Hello everyone, I welcome you all to EduTap. So here we have brought for you another very important lecture under your GA series. See, this GA series is important if you are preparing for RBI Grade B, NABARD Grade A or SEBI Grade A of 2019, and also in the preparation of the assistant examinations of RBI and NABARD. Both this GA series is going to be helpful. And in this particular lecture we are going to cover February 15th to 18th all the GA related news. Okay, so here you can see the various courses which are being offered by us. You can choose from any of these courses. We have individual courses of SEBI, RBI, NABARD as well as their combo courses. And also we are offering the IBPS AFO course for the exam of 2019-20. And here you can see about our previous results. You can see that in RBI Grade B of 2017, 27 of our students got selected. The NABARD Grade A of 2018, 26 selections were made when there were only 46 seats. And RBI Grade B of 2018, we are yet to receive the confirmations, but 280 of our students have gone through the interview phase. So we are expecting a brilliant result here also. Now coming back to our lecture of the day, let us see what is your very first news from the GA section starting from February 15th. Okay, so our very first news is about this Petrotech conference. See, Petrotech 2019, this conference was the 13th edition of this International Oil and Gas Conference. You have to know that this is an international oil and gas conference and exhibition. So conference and exhibition, it has taken place in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh. So Petrotech 2019 is actually organized by ONGC. This you have to know, the PSU, which is under the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. So the ministry you have to keep in mind, and the particular PSU which has organized this conference. So it is a biennial platform, so that means every 2 years this conference is organized, and basically it brings together the experts of the oil and gas industry together, and also to increase the India's expertise in this particular field. So you can see here that petrochemicals, natural gas, all these things, discussions, exhibitions, conferences are going in this particular conference. So that would be it. You can see here 13th International Oil and Gas Conference. That would be it. Petrotech, the ministry is important for you. Okay, so our next news is about this e-Aushadhi portal. See, so Ayush Ministry has launched this e-Aushadhi portal. This is very important. Ayush Ministry, we have learnt about it earlier. So this portal has been launched for the online licensing of the Ayush acronym itself. So Ayush, as we know, it stands for Ayurveda, Yoga, then Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy. So all these drugs, their online licensing is going to take place through this portal called as e-Aushadhi portal. So it has been launched with the aim to achieve the transparency and information management also. So obviously the portals, the online portals, whenever there are, so accountability is increased, transparency is increased, and the process becomes more smooth. So this is very important. The ministry you have to keep in mind, this is anyways easy. And related to the same news, I will tell you that Unani Day was also celebrated recently. So 11th of Feb is celebrated as Unani Day in India. Now that day was actually adopted by the Ministry of Ayush in the year 2016 to commemorate the birthday of Hakim Ajmal Khan. So he is the person who has actually made Unani medicines and the treatments famous. So that is why to commemorate his birthday, Ministry of Ayush adopted 11th February as the Unani Day in India. So keep this in mind, and this e-Aushadhi portal you have to also know. And yes, that would be it from this news. Okay. Very important news. India has withdrawn the MFN status from Pakistan. So what is this MFN status? Most favored nation status of Pakistan under the Treaty of World Trade Organization was given to Pakistan by India. Now I will tell you that why has India withdrawn this status. See, it is being seen as a reaction after the deadly terror attack of Pulwama. So this was in news a lot on the CRPF personnel in Pulwama in Jammu and Kashmir. There was this attack, and allegedly it was by Pakistan. So India has, as a reaction to that, withdrawn the MFN status from Pakistan. So now with this withdrawal, India has hiked the custom duties by 200% on the goods which are coming from Pakistan. So basically this MFN status stands for the most favored nation, and a WTO member country, whoever is the member of the WTO, they are obliged to treat all the nations equally. So actually this MFN status, you have to know, it is related to WTO, and secondly it does not mean a special status being conferred upon, as the name is the misnomer. Rather it means treating all the nations on the same platform, on the same page. So though the status was given by India to Pakistan, but it was never reciprocated by Pakistan. Okay, so this is also important for you to know. And now with this, India's Pakistan's export are going to be impacted, as India has also hiked the duty. So that means 200% custom duty means that negligible trade is going to take place from Pakistan side. Okay, so just keep in mind about this MFN status, which treaty is it related to and what is its meaning. That would be it. Okay. Okay, so your next news is about the district cooling system. So this is going to be the largest district cooling system of India, which is going to come up in Amravati. So Amravati is actually going to be a new city, a greenfield city, which is going to be established as the capital of Andhra Pradesh. So here the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu, has laid the foundation stone of the biggest cooling system in Amravati. So basically, see, through this cooling system, the government, residential, all the buildings in the city will be supplied with the chilled water through the system's pipeline. So this is very important, and it is going to save around 40% of the total consumed energy. This you have to keep in mind. And another just a piece of information I would like to add here is, this is being called as the biggest cooling system, but it is not the first cooling system, because the first district cooling system has been laid, which is going to be established again, is in the International Finance Service Center city, that is the GIFT city, which is located in Gandhinagar. So keep that in mind, that it is going to be, Amravati is going to be the largest district cooling system, but it is not the first one. Okay, and for this particular cooling system in Amravati, UAE based cooling solution called as a National Central Cooling Company has been entered upon with a contract. Okay, so yes, that would be it. Our next news is related to Mars Rover. So Mars Rover Opportunity has been finally concluded. That means the announcement of its end has been finally been made by NASA. So this Mars Rover Opportunity was a rover by NASA, and a decision to end the mission has come because they were not able to restore the contact with this Mars mission. Opportunity was actually, there were this in 2004 January, twin Mars Exploration Rovers were launched by NASA. Okay, so the first one is this Opportunity, and the other one was Spirit. So twin rovers were launched, and although they were expected to have a stay of 90 days to remain in contact for 90 days, but they have remained in contact for a long time. So till 2018 June, Spirit was in this Opportunity was in contact, but later on it lost the contact with NASA, and finally after so many attempts of contacting them again, NASA has decided to announce the end of this mission Opportunity. So Spirit ended in May 2011 only. So you can see here that it has run for such a long term, this Mars Rover Opportunity. Okay, so keep in mind that Opportunity and Spirit both were the twin missions which were launched by NASA, and they were related to Mars. So rover, as you can see in the picture here. So yes, that would be it. Also you can just see here the location where they have landed and they were moving. I have mentioned here. Just keep in mind that Spirit landed at Gusev Crater, so the crater was named as Gusev, and Opportunity landed on the opposite side, which is known as the Meridiani Planum. So this also you have to know if you are learning about this Mars rover. So moving to your next news. This you have already we have already covered this also. So you guys had mentioned this earlier in the comment section. So let us just quickly see what this news is all about. So a new election commissioner has been appointed. CBDT chairman Sushil Chandra has been appointed as the new election commissioner. He has taken the position from OP Rawat. OP Rawat was the earlier chief election commissioner. Now the new one is Sushil Chandra. So now as 2019 Lok Sabha polls are coming, now election commission has become a 3-member body again. So Article 324 is actually of the Indian Constitution is related to this particular body, and this is the picture of Sushil Chandra. Keep this in mind, and this appointment, the important appointments, whichever are there, we try to keep a record of them so that if ever they are asked in exam, you should be able to recall. So this was all about this news. Okay, so again, a portal is a news portal, LADIS. So this portal has been launched by Inland Waterway Authority of India. So IWAI has launched this portal called as Least Available Depth Information System. See, this portal is actually going to provide the real-time data on the least available depths. So why is this important? The least available depth, because for the navigation of the vessels and the ships across the national waterways, this information becomes important, because if there is no information about the available depth of the water, then the navigation becomes very difficult. So you can see here that promotion of the waterways is being made so that more and more vessels transportation can take place through the national waterways. And are you guys aware about the number of waterways presently we have the national waterways? You must know that. Try to find it out and let me know below in the comment section, or else I am going to discuss that in the next video. So do keep this in mind, and that would be it about this portal. You have to know what this portal is related to and which organization, which particular body has released this portal. Okay, a very important news. Hina Jaiswal has become the first IAF, Indian Air Force, women flight engineer. So you can see in the picture here, the girl Hina Jaiswal actually hails from Chandigarh and has completed her B.Tech from Panjab University. Now she has scripted history by becoming the first women flight engineer. So she is the first woman to be inducted in the Indian Air Force as the flight engineer. So till last year, this flight engineer branch was exclusively dedicated to men domain. That means women were not allowed, but with her induction, now she has made history, and she is the first woman to be the flight engineer. You can read about the task of the flight engineer here. Actually, they have to monitor and operate the aircraft system particularly, and they have to go through a rigorous training. So Hina also went through the rigorous training of 6 months, and after that she has become the first women flight engineer. Another important news related to Indian Air Force again. So Vayu Shakti 2019, Air Force has demonstrated its power through this particular exercise called as Vayu Shakti. So this Air Force exercise has taken place in Pokhran, Rajasthan, and basically to showcase their power, what capabilities they have. So advanced light helicopters, then Tejas combat aircraft, this is the indigenous light combat aircraft. So, and the missiles like Alash and Astra, their capability has been exhibited in this particular Vayu Shakti exercise of 2019. So you have to know that this exercise Vayu Shakti, it would be easy for you to remember. Vayu Shakti, basically Vayu stands for air only, so Air Force, that means Vayu Shakti, and this exercise takes place once in every 3 years. Okay, and the place is also important, Pokhran. See, earlier this exercise around 20 years back, it used to take place near New Delhi, but then Pokhran is a much larger area, so so then later on it was shifted to Pokhran, and every 3 years it takes place there. That would be it. Okay, so this news is about your app, InfiTQ app. So the tech giant Infosys has launched this app called as InfiTQ. Now this is actually a digital platform. This app is for the engineering students. So the students who are studying engineering and they are in their final or pre-final year, they would be able to access this app, and this is particularly about the encouragement of the children, of the students who are studying engineering with their professional skills. So that means this app is for making the students industry ready. That means when they are done with their engineering, finally they are ready to become a part of the industry. So IT giant Infosys is, so IT industry is being talked about here. You have to the features I've mentioned here, that it is available on mobile, desktop, and basically it would also do another important thing, that is it would familiarize all the students with the culture of the Infosys and their value system. So that means even if they are not a part of Infosys, they are being familiarized with the culture of the Infosys. So this is very important. Okay, and that would be it. Keep in mind that it is for the engineering students, and Infi TQ would be easy for you. Infi, you can just refer to Infosys, because Infosys is actually called as Infi. Okay, so this last news, I guess this is eco circuit. So this is related to your Swadesh Darshan scheme, and eco circuit has been launched in Kerala. So 13 circuits, thematic circuits have been identified under this Swadesh Darshan scheme, which was launched in 2014. So under those 13 thematic circuits, one is eco circuit. So under that eco circuit, this project has been launched in Kerala. Okay, just go through it once, try to recall Swadesh Darshan scheme and its feature. Ministry of Tourism is the nodal agency for that. Okay, so we are done with your news from the past 4 days. Let us try to solve your MCQs now. I would suggest you guys to pause the video and then try to recall the answer, and so that you can also mention about your score at the end of this video. So let us start. Are you guys ready? Question 1 is an easy one. E-Aushadhi portal has been launched by which of the following ministries? So is it Health and Family Welfare, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Ayush Ministry, Ministry of HRD, that is Human Resource Development, or none of the above? So Aushadhi, is it not related to Ayush? Yes, it is. So your answer is option C. Infi TQ launched by Infosys is for the students of which of the following stream? See, this would be an easy question. You could have identified easily that Infi TQ is launched by Infosys, but the question is asking the stream of the students for which it has been launched. Is it social sciences, engineering, medical, commerce, or all of the above? So this is particularly for the students who are studying engineering and they are in the final year or the pre-final year. So your answer is option B. Okay, question 3. Mars Rover Opportunity was seen in news recently. It is related to which of the following? So it has been told to you already through the question that it is a Mars Rover Opportunity. So it is related to which of the following space agencies? ISRO, NASA, ESA, JAXA, CSA. So you have to know the names actually. ISRO is our Indian Space Research Organization. NASA is USA's, then European or Japan or Canadian Space Agency. So it was launched in 2004. So Twin Rover Opportunity and Spirit were launched by NASA. Option B is your answer here. Okay, question 4 is India's biggest district cooling system is going to be set up in which of the following cities? Now this is a bit confusing if you have not gone through the news properly. So is it Chandigarh, Gandhinagar, Hyderabad, Amravati, or Jhansi? See, biggest is being asked here, so answer would become Amravati, that is option D. And had it been the first district cooling system, our answer would have been Gandhinagar, because I've told you gift city, the first financial tech city is in Gandhinagar. Final question from the series. Most favored nation status is related to which of the following international organizations? So do you see that not only the direct question from the news, but can be inferred, these statements can be inferred from the news also. So this international organization is asked here. You also have to know that India has recently withdrawn the status MFN from Pakistan. But the treaty which is associated with this is, not the treaty, I'm sorry about that, organization. Is it WTO, IMF, World Bank, ISA, or UNCTAD? So, Answer is option A, World Trade Organization, but you have to know about these organizations also. So International Monetary Fund, World Bank, you know, then International Solar Alliance is very important. India is one of the founding members, and UNCTAD is actually under United Nations. So our answer here is option A. So here are your solution, guys. Tell me about your score. And you can also let me know how do you like this video series. Is it helpful for you guys? And we are actually you're preparing your phase 1 through this GA series. So in case you guys have any query, I would recommend you to visit our website www.edutab.co.in, and if you still have a query, you can drop us a mail at hello@edutab.co.in, and you can also call us at 8146-207-241. We would be more than happy to help you guys. And that would be it from today's lecture. If you like the video, do not forget to click like, do subscribe to our channel EduTap, and do share this video with your friends. Wishing you all a very happy learning from our team. Thank you for being here. See you in the next video.